Howdy y'all, Riggs here, and that's something I haven't done for a while. Start Chuck while I'm introducing myself. We're back at Spintires Mudrunner, Muddin Monday. That's where we're at. We are on a brand new map called Forgotten Hills. That's what it says on Steam Workshop, but it comes in as the Forgotten Woods in game. So be ready for that. Now we do have two vehicles. We have Banks's 2016 Ford Raptor, and we have Quasimodo's 2017 Chevy Silverado with a Cummins diesel. Now, we're going to roll out with the Raptor, and I've already got a setup in mind. We're not going to put the roll bar on. We're going to put this roof rack on. Or is it the shell? And the shell. Yeah, and the shell gear. And the roof gear and the spare 40s. Right, now she's good for the trails. If this truck sucks or it needs a tow, then we'll bring out the dually. Yep. Now, we do have a few vehicles that spawned in. Not too happy with that. That's a really big fueling station. And a speed bump leaving it by the looks of things. So let's load up with as much fuel as we can possibly carry. So it's 801 liters right there. So we have 1,000 liters in the tank. Another 75 in the roof rack. Another 75 in the shell. Another 75 in the shell gear. And another 3,000. No, that's in the shell gear, sorry. And then roof gear, another 3,000. So we got a lot of fuel. Wow, in the another 3,000 in the spare 40s, and okay, so we got light bar 75 liters, roof rack 75 liters, shell 75 liters, shell gear 3,000, roof gear 3,000, and in the spare 40s another 3,000. But you can see the jerry cans there, and that makes it work so they're not being carried in the tires themselves. And first things first, let's throw that into our favorite low 3 trailing gear. And head up down this trail. Now this map is brand new on the Steam Workshop. This truck is not. But as y'all know, what I decided last week is I will do a truck video or a map video or both every day. Now, seeing as this week I'm actually going back, doing a little throwback with the original Spintires, it will either be a truck or a map. Now, if it's a map, it'll have to be new or new to the channel. However, if it's going to be a truck review, it has to be brand new on the workshop. So, as long as I haven't done the map before on the channel, any map is good. But the trucks that I'm going to review have to be brand new on the workshop. Now, I've never driven this on the channel yet because it's a Ford, and I'm kind of embarrassed having it. But to be honest with you, it's just a modification, right? It's not a real Ford. It resembles one, but yeah. Anyways, I decided I'll just put it on there to appease all the 1 or 2 Ford guys that do watch my channel. And let's get this going here. As far as the map now, this map is done by somebody named Wintergrass. Now, I've never seen any of his maps before, or at least I don't recognize the name. I probably should have clicked on his workshop before I really checked or came into the map and started recording, but I haven't done that yet. So I don't know if this is a first map or what. In fact, y'all bear with me. I have it open on my other monitor right now. It's going into his workshop right now. He's got 2 items in the workshop, and both of them are maps. Now, the Forgotten Hills is he uploaded this past weekend, I think, And the other map is called the Trailing Expanse, work in progress. So it could be a trailing map, a decent one. I don't know. Looking at the screenshots real quick, I might have to check it out. So we'll see if this video or if this map is any good. The one we're on, and it is the second map by the looks of things. Come on, get in there. There you go. Back to full screen. I mean, I do like the trail, but again, what I'm looking for is, are we going to get a challenge at some point? I mean, cause even with these little bumps, it's a little bit too easy. Now, this could just be a logger's map, right? Now, in the description, there was a little bit of emphasis on logging. So, let's take a good look at it here. Now, no cloaking points, and it is, oh wow, we missed our little shortcut trail. Kind of went across the road. Crap. However, we do have another one coming up on the left, and that one will take us a lot deeper into the woods. So, yeah, let's definitely check that trail out. I mean, this thing looks like a rescue truck more than it does a trailer, you know, like a trailing truck. But again, it looks like it is ready for these trails. Got some jack stands, and looks like camping gear. Where the heck is this trail? Oh, there it is. I could have shortcutted it there, but whatever. Now, one of my peeves on a lot of maps is that foliage between a trail and a trail. It takes away some of the realism. Like, I can understand like a ditch that you might have to cut through, especially get on something like this. I could understand a ditch being there. I would welcome that. But to have that grass and a little bit of brush, it just don't make sense. Ooh, choices. So that kind of goes up that way and then back to the main trail. We're gonna go straight and hope that we made the right decision, because I think that trail that we just passed might actually have a bit of a challenge we might have been looking for. So now we're getting up into some hills. I mean, the map is very decently laid out so far. It seems like a good, realistic area. I could see myself driving, you know, a real trailing rig on these trails. But as far as what we're doing with Mudrunner, I don't know. I'm just looking for something to give us a little bit more. I'm going to wait till the end of the video to give my rating on the RIGGSimeter, but we'll see how that really goes. But I would definitely fix that one thing. That's probably why I missed that other trail, is because there was foliage on the side or in between that trail and the main road. So definitely put like a deep trench at one of them. That's one thing I would definitely change so far. Other than that, I mean, oh, now we're getting into some rocks. Are these the loose kind? No. Yes, some of them are loose. Some of them are not. Some of them are just transparent. Okay. Now, that's a bit more of a challenge. I'm alright with that so far. Okay, let's just see if it gets a little bit more difficult. Hey, now, okay. Go back for a second here. Okay, you see that little bit of a divot in the road? Okay, that little bounce down? Okay, it just needs to be like half the length, but the same depth. And there you go. That's what you need to put on that trail connection. If the map maker is watching this video, that's what you got to do. But not on every trail, right? Make sure you have some good solid connections, you know. Don't hide the trails. So, I mean, one of the biggest peeves, and I do it a lot on this channel, is I do look at the map quite a bit, but I don't really enjoy looking at the map. I want to be able to, you know, just look at the map once and say, okay, we're going to go around this hairpin and up this hill and connect up to that trail, right? And then be able to see it all as it all happens. Whereas when we were driving up here, it was, okay, main road, main road, main road, right? And then I could have missed it if we hadn't seen that trail. But, you know, if there was no foliage on this guy right there, I probably would have seen it, right? But that particular trail, because it doesn't bend so close to the road, it makes that much of a difference as far as being able to see it. Alright, some mud. I like that. A bit some rocks on this hill. Muddy hill. Alright. Okay, we've hit the challenge that I like to see. Now, I want to see a lot more of this to really up the rating I've got in my mind right now. But it can't all be easy, and it can't all be, like, super challenging. The best thing, as I said it in today's Spintires video, is... Okay, here it is again with the foliage. Stop it. Alright, you're really wrecking my rating. Like, I'm actually just starting to like this map, but every time I see it, it's just gonna make me a little upset. But yeah, as I said in the Spintires video that I recorded today, the best combination is a good mix of challenge and fun, right? So that hill we just went up, if the whole map was just like that, oh, I mean, not one big long hill, just mud and rocks, you know, it just, I mean, now we're going down something similar, and you know, now we're getting into some fun and some challenge at the same time, because look at those fallen rocks. If you come off of one of them just the wrong angle, you're gonna go and jackknife this truck. We don't want to do that. Alright, now we're definitely into some challenge and fun. Now, this is what I like to see. But I also like to be able to see the trail. So, like, I mean, I can kind of figure out where it is just because of how the map is put together. But I like to be able to see the trail. And you couldn't along in that little stretch. And I'm okay with it. Alright, it gives a little bit more challenge, but I kind of feel like it takes away from the trail itself. But again, that's just a personal opinion. Like, I do like what I see there. And this stretch right here is, yeah, so far I like this. I mean, we're picking up a little damage, but that's going to happen. Even in a real rig, you might be knocking it around. That's why you buy a cheap vehicle and put cheap parts into it and buy more cheap parts to put back in. Or on. Or you get a dent, well, take out the mallet and bang it back out. Of course, you can't do that with, you know, aluminum bodies. And see that back in there? We missed another trail because I'll bet you it was just covered in foliage and we couldn't see it. And that would have been the trail to the garage. Well, I'm not going to diss out this Raptor, that's for sure. It's actually doing a pretty decent job. But again, it's from Banks. Now, I think I said it in a previous video, I'm not sure which one, but when it comes to comparing these checks to the real thing, I mean, everybody has a different take. It's just like when you look at yourself in the mirror and then somebody else sees a picture of you, or somebody else is looking at you, they're going to see you differently than you see yourself. So it's just exactly like this. So this is Banks's take on the Ford Raptor, right? Now, is it bang on? For him, it probably is. Is it bang on for me? No, because it's actually doing an okay job and it's a Ford. But is it is it going to be the real thing? Who knows, right? Because there's so many different Ford Raptors on the workshop, or that you can get for Mudrunner, and they're all going to be different because it's the creator's version of that vehicle. So the reason I'm driving this truck today is because, well, Banksy, he does a lot of good mods. Ever since the original Spintires. So yeah, it's a good thing I'm not doing a truck review. This would be actually getting some okay marks so far. But anyways, back to the map. The only thing that I would change really so far is where the trails meet the trails. Because I think we're coming up to another one right here. Are we? Yes, we are. Look at this. Right in the middle here, right in front of my truck. Right? It just takes away so much realism. Ooh, is that like a deserty area? I kind of want to get over there. Yeah, can we? Is there a trail that gets out to that? No, there is not. But let's try to get up to that lumber mill and see if we can't get through. It looks big and smooth out there, but I could be mistaken. It could be like all this. But I didn't see any trees. I just want to see what our top speed on this Raptor is, because everybody knows that Raptors are supposed to be able to go fast. So one question I'm not sure if people are having, because y'all don't seem to write a lot of comments. Like, I do get at least one comment per video. Normally it's from Grayson Meyer. So Grayson, unless you've already commented, howdy. He just always comes in and says hi. I think he just feels bad because the rest of y'all don't write comments. But anyway, one of the questions that I'm sure y'all might be having in the back of your head is, Rex, how come you don't do racing maps or something like that? Well, to be honest with you, as much as I love automotive racing, let's keep it on a track, open wheeled. I don't mind NASCAR. There's a few races that I really enjoy watching NASCAR. I do enjoy watching trophy truck racing, but when it comes to these kinds of trucks, you don't race. No, these are like, and I really enjoy just the trailing stuff. So why do something for y'all that I don't enjoy, right? Okay, where are we here? Oh my God. Okay, we're cutting through the bush right here. Oh boy. This may have been a bad idea. You know what? I'm going to put an automatic just so we can get through here a little bit better. Tackle that tree. Okay, goodness gracious. We're just running over trees here. That's all we're going to be doing. Okay, we need to start turning more left. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, we are at the edge of the map, literally. Alright, we're going to throw it in automatic here. And get as far away from the edge as we can, because we're just going to keep getting stuck on it. See? I keep forgetting we're in automatic. Alright, now we're good. Okay, so we're just cruising in auto right now, because we're going to have to cut back close to the edge of the map again, which is going to be interesting. Alright, we're definitely gone over the time limit, but oh my goodness, look at that hill. We're definitely going top speed there. Let's run into high. Oh, that's high? Wow. So, is this a fast truck? I'll let y'all decide on that. Tell me what you think in the comments, what you think about this truck. But as for the rating on this map, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3.7. It's definitely not worthy of rating a 4 just because it made me mad. Not, I wouldn't say mad. There's that one thing I would change. And aside from that, we do need maybe a little bit more challenge. Now, yeah, I didn't hit every single trail, but I definitely got a good sense of the map and how it works and how it's laid out and stuff like that. And meanwhile, the figure eights on this really seem to work out. I mean, with this truck, you don't even have to take the diff lock and all wheels. What happens if you do that? Much wider turn at the all wheels and diff lock. Oh, wow. Then you can get her spinning. So, until the next time, y'all, make sure that you like this video if you enjoyed watching it. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Make sure you share this video to that loved one in your life that you need to see this. And last but not least, till the next time, catch y'all later.